Today, families. We meet the Alawalia family. We meet some of Kevin's family. And we meet Tom Hall's family. Tom Hall is the managing director of MAP Advertising. This is his house.
This is my friend Lucy.
Hello, Lucy.
Hello, Mrs. Hall.
This is my sister Kate.
Hello. Hello.
And this is my brother Bob.
Hi.
Hi.
Where's Dad? He's in the garden. And that's my father. This is Sally. This is her house. This is Sally's house. This is Sally's friend. And this is Sally's family. This is my brother. This is my sister. This is my mother. This is my father.
This is my father. This is my brother. This is my brother too. This is my mother. And this is my sister.
This is my brother, and this is my sister. This is my brother, this is my sister.
Hello.
Who's that?
My sister.
Who's that?
He's my brother.
What's his name?
Chuck. Who's that?
His brother. Who's that? Who is that? Who's that?
Where does he live?
In the USA.
Yes, but where in the USA?
San Francisco.
What does he do?
He's an engineer.
Who are they?
They're his friends.
Where does he live? Where does he live?
He lives in the USA. He lives in the USA.
What does he do? What's his job? What does he do?
He's an engineer. He's an engineer.
No, Mary.
Yes, Peter!
No, Mary.
Yes, Peter!
Peter Smith?
No.
Mary Smith?
No.
Does Peter Smith live here?
No, he doesn't live here.
Does Mary Smith live here?
No, she doesn't.
Do you live here?
No, I don't.
Does she?
No, she doesn't. We don't live here.
You don't live here. She doesn't live here. Peter and Mary Smith don't live here. Then who?
My sister. My sister lives here.
Do you know Peter and Mary Smith?
Yes?
Where do they live?
I don't know. Oh, yes! They live in Australia.
Do you have their address?
No, I'm sorry. I don't live here. She doesn't live here. We don't live here. Back to Tom Hall's house. It's evening. Time to eat. James Brady is there to have dinner.
How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Come in. James, this is my wife, Margaret. How do you do?
How do you do?
As per you.
Oh, thank you.
This is my daughter, Kate.
Hello.
Hello. And her husband, John. How do you do?
How do you do?
And this is my son, Bob. How do you do?
How do you do?
Where's Sally?
I don't know.
She's out tonight.
This is my wife. This is my son. This is my daughter, Kate. This is Kate's husband.
This is my husband, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Hello.
This is my daughter, Mitzi. Hi.
Hi, Mitzi.
And this is my daughter, Hannah.
Hello, Hannah.
Hello. And this is my son, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
Hello.
Back to James Brady and Tom Hall's family. It's after dinner. Time for coffee.
Would you like some coffee, James?
Yes, please.
Coffee, Kate?
No thanks, Mum. I don't drink coffee in the evening.
Do you live here, Kate?
No, James, they don't live here.
We live in Oxford.
Oh. What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Do you have any children?
Yes, a boy and a girl.
Are you their teacher?
No, they don't go to school. My son's 4 and my daughter's 2.
Ah, I see. And what does John do?
He works for the Bank of England.
In Oxford?
No, we live in Oxford and I work in Oxford, but he works in London.
Ah.
Would you like a chocolate, James?
Thank you.
Mother.
Father,
Sister.
brother,
Wife.
husband,
Daughter.
son.
Families. The Alawalia family have a shop in London. It sells fabrics or textiles.
Business is basically importing textiles from Japan, India, France, and selling them in the UK.
So then if you keep white, you can keep it lemon, you can keep it pink.
Who works in the shop?
Basically the whole family. My father, my mother's sister, my brother, his wife, my wife, and my sister. My father generally keeps an eye on the whole business. My mother, my sister, my sister-in-law, my wife, they sell the fabrics to the customers. My brother and myself, we generally do the office work. We actually go out buying fabrics, but we also get involved in selling the fabrics and running the whole shop. We all live nearby. We live in Ealing, and we all live separately. My brother with his family, myself with my family, and my parents live separately. We import polyesters from Japan, silks from India, silk chiffons from France. We do wools from Italy, and we do cottons from Switzerland. My parents come from the north of India, the Punjab. The next generation, we were all born in East Africa, Nairobi, Kenya, and our children were all born in London.
And that's all for today. With love from me, her, and him, to you and your family.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.